Hey there, this is Jared with Lightshine 3D Services. A question came up on the Texas here. How do you get the letters to look like this? Now, there's a couple of things going on here. Um, we've got uh, we've got the actual font or the shape of the letters, but then we have this kind of cutout that goes inside of them, and then we have the floral pattern that's been set to that design. So there's a couple of things that you could do. You could start out by finding a font that's very similar to the shape of the letters, and then convert it to curves and modify the nodes. That is a way you could do this. But looking at these letters, there's an easier way that I would opt to do it. It sounds maybe a little crazy, but it doesn't take that long to kind of trace these out. Let me show you what I would do. I would use my polyline tool. That's going to be one of these here in the drawing tools. It's going to be the polyline. Now it does two different things. If you just click a start point and end point, it makes perfectly straight lines. So that's really good for this kind of thing. Now, if you hold your mouse down and just draw, it's like the freehand tool, but when you let go and hit enter, it smooths those curves out. So you can use the same tool that way as well. Now, what I would do in this situation, I would ignore the letters because that's a totally different thing that you're going to want to do, and I would just go through and draw these pieces the best that you can. It honestly doesn't take very long once you start using this tool. You just want to go around and click to the pieces. I'm going to go real fast here just to get this done and show you how the letters would go. Here it's going to be like a little, it cuts back a little bit. And I mean, honestly, you don't have to be very particular with this because no one's going to know what the original looked like anyway. But once you have this, I'm going to start this one way out here. There it goes. It's a little interesting because I'll make this one the full Texas shape or the full T. Now, I realize you could have just drawn the full T without these little cutouts, but you probably end up spending more time trying to get the trim and all of those different kind of tools to work. So it's probably a little easier just to do it this way. There's only a couple more pieces that are needed, so I'm going to go ahead and draw those in. I'm just going to kind of make up something new right here. Looks like that was actually joined to the original letter, but no worries. Do the same thing on this one. Okay, so just so you can see what I have here, I'm going to take all of these this outline that I created and move it over here. Now, once I have that, I'm noticing there's some things probably still missing, but it's probably close enough for right now to show you what I would do. I'm going to try to weld these together. That makes this all one object. It's kind of like grouping, but it actually sees this all as the same entity. You can't really ungroup that. Now, if you take this letter and put it on here anywhere you want, you just right click on the image and say power clip inside. And when you click on the inside of your text that I drew, it puts it in all of those pieces. Okay. Very similar. Probably, like I said, this is the easiest way to go about it. You could do other ways, but this is probably going to get you the look that you want the fastest.